This might annoy you and sound very controversial, but getting in shape is not complicated. If you've been feeling stuck, overwhelmed, and like nothing is working, it's not because you're lazy. It's because you've been sold the wrong game. The goal of this channel is to teach you how to become fit very simple without overwhelm because I know you guys can relate. Most of you actually feel over bombarded with new information that keeps contradicting themselves. And it's partly due to the fitness industry trying to sell you complexity, artificial workouts that aren't truly too good for you. This company is still making billions every single year. They keep growing simply because people are looking for shortcuts and people are even more confused. Because you're more confused, that's leverage because they can easily push you to do a lot of things and buy things you don't need. And I've been there, spending hours in the gym, trying random workouts, watching 10 videos that all contradicts themselves, and somehow still not seeing the results I wanted. Then I simplified everything, and ironically, that's really when the physique started changing. So in this video, I'm not going to overload you. However, I'm going to be showing you the few things that actually matter to make fitness simple as heck. The first point we're going to be debunking is you don't need more workouts. You genuinely just need better ones. Most people think more days equals more results, and honestly, that's a lie. You don't grow in the gym, you grow actually when you recover. So when you're training 5 to 6 times a week, but you're tired, you're sore, and you're not getting stronger, you're genuinely just spinning the wheel. And the simple truth is 3 to 4 quality sessions per week beat 6 average ones every single time. Like, think about it. Fitness really is meant to complement your lifestyle. So right now, you probably are working a job. You want to have a social or a normal life. You also have probably your sleep somewhat okay. Going to the gym 6 times on top of every of that is going to be a pain in your bum. And I know that. So instead of actually adding more workouts, you should start asking yourself, am I actually getting stronger? Because if your lifts aren't going up, your body is not changing. Now, you're chasing the pump instead of progress. I need to expose something real quick. You see that crazy pump? It feels productive, but that is really not the goal. You can leave the gym feeling amazing, but you can still not be progressing, and that's crazy. What actually builds muscle is simple, progressive overload. So let's say in that bicep curl, you did 8 reps last week. This week, you should be trying to aim for 9 reps or at least more weights. And that's it. No fancy TikTok workouts, no muscle confusion, no shock the muscle, just getting stronger over time. I remember doing 21s for biceps, insane burn, literally. So what I would do is I would curl for 7 reps at the top of the movement, curl for 7 reps from the bottom to midway through the movements, then the bottom all the way up to the top. Honestly, it was an insane burn, crazy pump. It looked cool, but the truth is, it almost did nothing for long-term progress. Now, the topic of calories. Every single time I know you hear calories, I know it's probably going to scare you, but use calories and don't fear them. This is something that people complicate. You don't need to track every single thing perfectly. However, what you do need is awareness. Imagine your body is like a bank account. Calories in versus calories out. If you keep on spending more than you earn, you're going to gain weight. If you spend less, you're going to lose weight. And now here's where every single person mess it up. They eat foods that actually don't fill them up. They overeat without even realizing. And generally speaking, that's why whole foods really matter. Not because they are magical, honestly. It's just because they keep you full. So when I say use your calories, what I'm trying to tell you as well is I want you to just know exactly what you're putting into your body on a day-to-day basis. That really is what I need you to be doing. And if you also want to be building muscle alongside that, you need to start biohacking your body by trying to aim and hit your protein every single day. So that is the sweet spot, 0.7 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Simply put, if I'm I think currently I should be 183 pounds. I'm going to be eating 183 pounds or grams of protein every single day. Simplified. At the lower end, I should be eating 130 grams of protein every single day. Now, steps, the most underrated fat loss hack. This one right here is a game changer. Most people think fat loss happens in the gym. No! It happens in the other 22 hours of your day. Just moving, just walking, just living. You don't even need crazy cardio. And a simple implementation for you on this video is Walk while you're on a call. Walk in your apartment. Like literally, you don't even need to even be going downstairs for walks all the time. Move while you're cooking, like shift side to side. The crazy thing is that will sound very small, but those small things done throughout the whole day will literally just compound into the easy 10K steps. And another thing I could say is like for every 30 to 1 hour 30 minutes, I'll tell you, take like a 10 to 20 minutes walk. It could be downstairs, it could be in your apartment. Just go for a walk. This is one that I feel like people don't flug enough, and that really is, you're probably dehydrated, brother. You're probably not drinking enough water. I'm sure you're not drinking enough water. Most of you actually don't drink enough water. And I can speak from this from personal experience that some of the low energy, the overeating especially, it's just because you're not even drinking enough water. Water fixes a lot more than you think. Your body runs on water, not coffee, not motivation. And something I literally do in my own journey is at the first moment of waking up, you're going to feel crazy dehydrated. Listen to your body and just drink a decent amount of water up until you're hungry. And another hack has to also be, before you actually put something in your mouth, put water first. Drink water. If you actually are hungry, go ahead and eat. If you're not hungry, you're going to realize that sometimes you were just mildly dehydrated. And that in itself already even easily puts you in a caloric deficit. Easily. Now, another thing I had to flog is your sleep. Your sleep is quietly burning and destroying your progress. And this one is brutal because most people ignore it. I feel like when life gets hard, one of the first things people cut, and I can speak from experience, is their sleep. And you can train hard, you can eat well. If your sleep is trash, so will your results be as well. Bad sleep would kill your energy, increase hunger, lower your testosterone, slow down your recovery. And honestly, every single time you even get less sleep, I know you feel like you're already in life on hard mode. It literally does not make life easier just getting less sleep. So stop fighting yourself and actually optimize your sleep. Common sense, yes, it's common sense to get 7 to 9 hours of sleep, but you need to make it common practice. Now, I know this is probably one that you probably don't want to hear. Yeah, because it has been recycled over and over and over and over again. However, the truth is that you don't need a better plan. You just need to keep on doing the same basic stuff over and over and over again. You need to dial in on your sleep, dial in on your nutrition, dial in on your workouts for a consistent time period. Because the physiques you admire online they were not built in 6 months or 2 weeks or for a summer shred. No, a lot of the fitness influencers that you're seeing with the physiques you want have been working out for 5 years, for 3 years, for 10 years. And honestly, I even feel like it's going to be unfair if both of you have the exact same results. So you need to be consistent with years of training, years of eating right, years of sleeping, and repeating the same thing. And I honestly know it's not exciting, but it honestly works. And if you feel overwhelmed, take this as your sign that you don't need to do more. You need to do less, but you need to do it better. And if you want a system that fits your lifestyle, not competing with it, you already know what to do. You can book a call with the link in the description. And I'd love to hear from you and work with you to take you to your dream body and physique. And with that said, that's the end of the video. Appreciate the support on this channel. And stay locked in, stay blessed, and keep on seeking out pain and improving.